welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going back into the kitchen to get some things done. It is starting to look more and more like a kitchen, and I am thrilled to share it with you. All right guys, let's go ahead and get this kitchen put together. Alright guys, so as you could see, the fridge and the oven range is switched. I put this little red thing here just for now. And we also, and when I say we, I mean my family and me, hung up that shelf up there. That's not how it's going to stay. I have to decorate it, but I just threw some things up there that I didn't know what to do with for the time being. So what I want to do is hang a second shelf right here, and then I have a rod that I'm going to hang below that, and then put my pots and pans on there. So hopefully it looks good, but we're going to find out. So I'm so surprised how much better I like this kitchen now that the fridge and the oven range has been swapped. It makes so much more sense. I have so much more room between the island and the range. And as you'll see later in this video, I put the island on wheels so I can wheel it out a little closer and have more counter space. And I'm just loving the feel of it. It is starting to look more and more like a kitchen each and every time I work on it. And it gives me a really nice cottage homey feel. So again, I bought these shelves at Home Depot. They are very inexpensive. I don't have a huge budget. I'm doing this house. I'm making this house up paycheck to paycheck, or getting all my stuff secondhand at the Goodwill here in Napa. We also have a place called Community Projects, which is really nice. And if you're in Napa, I did find a place over by the airport in one of those businesses where these women run it, and they get everything from estate sales. And they have this curbside discount where every weekend they bring a certain allotment of stuff outside and everything's half off. The stuff inside is rather expensive, I must say, but I don't know, maybe I'm just that way. I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff if I don't have to. Anyway, if you're in Napa, check it out. I want to go check it out again, and now that I have more time. The next purchase I'm hoping to do for this area is the barn doors over my closet turn pantry. Somebody told me to leave the mirrors there because it opens up the space more. I would, but what you don't see is the closet doors don't fit correctly. There is a huge gap. Um, there's a huge gap. They just don't fit correctly. They're way too small. And also, when you're in the bathroom, you can see yourself going to the bathroom. I don't know if that's TMI, but I don't like to see that. So they're going. I'm going to do barn doors, and hopefully that turns out good. I certainly have faith it will. I'm liking everything I'm doing so far, so we shall see. But like I've said in previous videos, nothing that I'm doing is permanent, set in stone. It can all be changed out if I don't like it. Yes, I'm spending the money on it, but things can be resold. I'm okay with losing a couple bucks off of it if it means giving it to somebody else and filling their house with joy. Life is too short to be unhappy with things that surround you or people. Okay, here is the shelf and the rod that I hung up for the pots and pans.
I don't know. I'll probably get people saying it's uneven like everything else that I hang up, but you have to remember it's an old house. So I measured it. I did the level. The level says it's level, so we're going with it. Anyway, I don't know what I want to put on these shelves at the moment, so I'm going to live with it for a bit and see. My pots and pans should be coming in the next few days with some S-hooks, and I'll go ahead and hang those up when I get them. So I made a complete mess in here because I took everything out of here. Reasoning being is I bought wheels for the island to, I bought wheels for the island. So when I am not using the island for cooking or whatnot, it could be pushed back in a corner. And then when I'm cooking, or whatever, I can roll it out. Then I can utilize all of the drawers and the other little side here that's on that side. And I have a visitor here. Like I said, all the dogs are welcome here. It's all wet because they just drank a gallon of water. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and prop this on its side and then start drilling in these wheels. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down.
In case anybody's wondering, I am, yes, doing this all on my own. And side note, I know it's dirty. It will be cleaned. So rest assured, I saw all that hair underneath there and on the floor. But as you saw, I had a bunch of dogs in here. So I'll clean that up once they all settle down and go home. But yes, I am doing all of this on my own. I did have to have my brother-in-law come and help me figure out what type of wheels to put on the island, but I wanted something that I didn't have to ask any help with, and I was able to do on my own. The only time I needed his help after that was to prop the island back up because I didn't want to mess the wheels up or break something, because that would be my luck. I would try to prop it on myself and a wheel would pop off and I'd break it. Okay, so it is the next day. I have my niece and nephew over here helping me put all the things back, so I didn't film it. But she is on wheels and we can wheel her out nice and easy. I don't want to right now because I have the chairs in their spot. But here's how it looks in this view. Not the greatest, but you got to do what you have to do in small spaces. So I have my pots and pans coming today, so I'll go ahead and put those up. I got a little cart for right here. I don't know if I said that. That's coming in a few days, so I'll put that together. I'll get rid of this red thing. And we also need to decorate up here. All right, I'm so excited. I have my new pots and pans in. They are fabulous so far. Obviously I haven't used them because they just came in, but they are copper, they're non-toxic, non-stick. So yeah, I'm super excited to use these. And I got some S hooks to hang up on the rod, to hang these up. I also got some new cheese knives because the girls are going to be coming over on Friday nights and we're going to start doing charcuterie Fridays here, or whenever everybody's available. So that's going to be fun. And I also got these magnets for the side of the fridge that just pop on just like here, and you could put whatever you want, olive oil, vinegar, plants, decor. I figured
yeah, why not get something else since this is a small house? Every little bit helps. So I thought this was a really genius idea. So I'm going to hang these up. Oh, they also come with little hooks too if you want to hook, I don't know, pot holders, towel, anything. So yeah, super cute. So I'm gonna get these hung up, get my pots and pans cleaned up, and then get them hung up here.
It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I've had a few people ask me about my cat, wanting to know where he's at. He is with me. He did grow up here. This is his absolute favorite place to be. When we moved to our other house, I felt so bad. I wanted to leave him, but he is also super attached to me. So I brought him with me, but he is living his best cat life. He is outside all the time. He comes inside only to eat and to sleep. He's hardly inside during the day, but he was inside during the day for a little bit sleeping, and I was wondering what the heck was wrong with him because he hasn't been inside pretty much since I've been here. He does like to bring me some mice. He'll run inside the house with some live mice, and luckily I'm sitting here drinking my coffee and I hear them squeak, and I yell at him to, take them out, like go, and he runs outside, thankfully, because you never know if he's just gonna drop them, if he's too scared if you're yelling at him, but luckily, the couple times that he's ran in with them, he runs out.
All right, so I moved the vegetables over there for now, but they're gonna be going in the cart that I'm getting in this week. When I put that together, that's where they're gonna go, so I can take that off. Or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. We'll see when I get the cart. But I think they look cute there. I decided to put those four up. The big pot I'm just gonna put away because I don't feel like that needs to be out. And yeah, I think they look cute. Now let's hang the little magnets. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up using all four of them. I do need to find a pretty olive oil bottle because this is just an eyesore. I don't know if I'll leave this out. This might be an eyesore too. I'm not sure. I think this bottle looks pretty cool, so I'm gonna leave that. Anyway, so just an olive oil, and I love the way that bottle looks. So anyway, I don't know. We'll see what I can come up with these little racks, and they are so strong. Like, they're no joke. No joke magnet. Anyway, I think it's coming along very nicely. Oh, and I also bought some backsplash tile whatnot, and it'll be here next month. So I can't wait to put that up as well. So I also have all of this beautiful blue glass. It's escaping my mind what it's called. But this was my grandpa's, and I want to put them on the shelves up there throughout, mix and match. This is what I have picked. There's more, but We're gonna go with this. I thought this might be good to use for olive oil, but I don't want to break it, honestly, and it didn't fit in here correctly. Oops, it didn't fit in here correctly, so it's probably just better that I don't, because I don't want to break anything. Anyway, these little cookie jars are cool because they are made in Italy, and I thought this one was really neat too. It's super old. So anyway, I think this one is made in Italy as well, yeah. And it has cute little scenes on it. So, I don't know, we're gonna see what I come up with for on the shelves. Yeah, I don't know what I wanna do, but I'll probably kind of intertwine it through all of that, I think. We'll see.
I remember when I was growing up, I would always look at this blue glass and absolutely love it. He had it in a window and he had a bunch of it and it reflected the sun just reflected through it, and I thought it was just the most beautiful and coolest thing ever. So I am so happy that I get a little piece of it for my little kitchen. I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go with the shelves. I just knew that I wanted shelving in here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put plates and such on them to utilize them like a cabinet or just to simply put some decor. I decided to do decor, as you see. Um, I'm going to be getting a shed for the yard, so a lot of my stuff is going to be going in there. So I'm going to have a lot more room inside of my pantry area where I can hide all of the plates and cups and all that stuff you need for the kitchen. I'm super excited as to how this kitchen turned out. I think it is going to look so cool during fall and Halloween. It just has that cottage vibe. Almost like it gives me like a witch's cabin vibe. I just love it. But I wasn't going for that, obviously. I was going for a Tuscany country cottage. And I feel like I'm executing that real nicely, trying to utilize a very small space as best as you can is very challenging. I know I have some subscribers who tell me that they have small houses and they hate them, and I've inspired them, and that just makes me so happy to hear, and I just can't believe that I inspire people, and that's what helps me put out a video all the time, is to help you all and you all help me. But I'm here to say that you can make a little home just as nice as you can a big home.
Okay, so I had to turn the camera off because I just wasn't sure what I was wanting and I wasn't liking it. I'm sure this will not stay like this, but this is what I have for now. I just can't reach those at the moment and I don't feel like pulling. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. So I'm not sure where I left off, but I'll probably change this around a bunch of times, but this is what I have right now. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go out and play with my boys.
after I came inside from playing ball with my boys, I realized that I had some lights that I could put on these shelves. So I put as many as I could. I ran out of batteries, so I have to buy more batteries to add the rest. But I added some mood lighting to the very top shelf, and it just added that much more to the kitchen. I need to put a couple more on the first shelf, but I love the way it turned out. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video real soon. Bye!